Well, at the time of the accident, I was on the auction block. In fact, I just got done auctioneering, taking my turn as an auctioneer, and I was heading just out the door, and then someone said that something had happened.
Blood coming out of her ears and her nose, and so never want to see nothing like that ever in my life again.
Did you? And he said you were laying on the ground. He said it was weird. And they ran up and they said the blood was pouring out of me, like something they'd never seen before.
Yes. The first appointment that we went to with Dr. Manansky, his comment was this close. And, you know, how much closer to death can you get than that close? I mean, and it was amazing that she's recovered so well.
He said, we took your skull out, we put it in a freezer with your name on it. I said, promise me nobody's going to touch it or accidentally misplace it. He goes, no, I'll check on it all the time. I said, okay. He goes, well, would you rather have plastic or your skull or donated? I said, my own head back would be really, really nice. I would love to have my head back together.
Well, and something like, you know, Shannon's story has touched a lot of people in our lives. You know, it's just you know, 1 minute everything's fine, and 10 minutes later, your whole life is turned upside down, and that's what happened to us, you know. Our faith was always strong, you know, but now it really makes it stronger. And that's our church, you know, our pastor was there from the hospital day one, you know, he sat up there. They actually took me down to Bismarck, and so that's just makes you count your blessings, you know.
And he had the whole church pray for me too, which it's amazing that God has time to hear a prayer and make sure it's taken care of. So when I was able to come back and go to church, they were shocked. You're able to come to church already? Yeah. Well, you know we were praying for you? I do now. Thank you. That was amazing and nice. And then I wasn't able to cook, so a lot of the ladies got together and made charts, and they each brought supper every night.
Or I'd pick it up in town here and take it home. They did that for almost over a month. Mm-hmm.
So it's good to have
people,
family that's good and church family that is helpful too. 6 months before the accident, when I really, really focused, there's 3 things I could remember. And then after the accident, I really had to pay attention. When I finally came home, I couldn't remember how to tie my shoes. I couldn't find pots and pans. And they're like, you can't cook anything, so don't worry about it. It's my house. I need to know where all my stuff is.
I think you even told me that the kids said the food tasted different when she started cooking because you had forgotten to put certain spices or something in there. But
I couldn't taste.
Yeah, that
So
too.
I didn't know. Mom, that smells funny. Okay, I can't smell either, so I don't know. So I think 2 weeks ago, I started to be able to smell a little bit and taste once in a while. I'm like, oh, I'm happy to get to smell peanut butter again and taste it. Yeah, both are pretty good for me. It's scary. This is the spot I almost died. Stuff to not remember. I'm happy to not remember that day.
Ready to grab the reins, you know, and then Shannon just come off the front and landed. By the time and that bull was mean, so he didn't know whether to, you know, he wanted to make sure to get the bullpen because not so the bull would come up with Shannon laying in the alley here, you know. So he felt really bad because he didn't really know what to do first, you know. So
yeah, the one time a big pile of cow manure would be good for me, it wasn't here. It was just concrete.
When we started reading Shannon's medical records, it was clear right away that we had a traumatic brain injury. So we set the reserves right away very high at $500,000, expecting to probably go up. And now it's just amazing that she's made such a miraculous recovery where we, when we're a year out, probably we'll look at reducing those reserves. So she's come a long way.
I said, okay, put a helmet on and make Mom happy. Oh, we don't want it. If I would have had a helmet on, there would have been a whole lot less trauma.
Number 4,
Seriously?
outside, number
Seriously?
4.